What is up, YouTube? Welcome back. My name is Cisco, and I'm back with another video here on the Vigor Hero channel, where you are the hero to your own rescue because nobody's coming to save you. Today's topic, we're going to be talking about why you have haters while on semen retention. And you don't necessarily have, only on semen retention would you have haters, but, you know, at the end of the day, not everybody's going to like you, and that's okay. Now, when you're doing semen retention, you know, you do have a lot of benefits. One of the benefits being is that people are naturally drawn to you. People are naturally, you know, want to be around you. They want to essentially kind of copy you. You know, they say that copying is a form of flattery. And so that's usually what happens when you are doing semen retention. And that's simply because you have that energy, you have that vigor, you have that, that draw to you. You could put it in those terms. Because you're, you know, saving your energy, you're saving your seed, you're not going and, you know, just, you know, being a depleted coomer is how they say it in the semen retention world, where you're going and you're just releasing and you're not holding on to your energy, you're not holding on to your life force, pretty much, your life's essence. And so because you have a lot of nutrients and everything in your semen, and as far as for men, as far as for women, if there are any women out there who are watching this, you know, just being celibate can have its benefits. Obviously, I'm not a woman. I can't talk about that. So, yeah, I would just say give it a try, and you will definitely see some benefits from it. You may even see some of the benefits that we talk about that happen for the men. But back to the original topic of why you have haters. And simply put, the reason why you have haters is because you have that energy, because you're not going and you're not depleting yourself. You're not, you know, focusing on things that don't, you know, bring you, essentially bring you success or bring you to where you're improving yourself. You are focusing on the things that are going to improve yourself, you know, one day at a time, 1% at a time. You're going to be, you know, focusing on the things that are going to get you better. And, you know, I hate to say it, about 98% of people in this world, they're not going to try and strive to be, you know, the best version of themselves. And, you know, it's sad, but sometimes that's just the reality of it. And so when you are on your journey, when you are trying to improve yourself, when you are trying to, you know, do the things that you're trying to do and accomplish them, everybody has a decision to make. Everybody has a choice to be able to, you know, make that change and to be able to say, hey, from this point moving forward, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. Or from this point moving forward, I'm going to change this habit or stop this habit at that. And so, you know, the reason why you have haters is because when they see you day in and day out, or every week or monthly, even, you know, just once a month, you know, whether you're, you know, drinking your water or, you know, you're tracking your macros or you're following a certain diet or you're not, you know, giving into the temptations of eating, you know, certain foods because you're on a fitness journey, or, you know, you're not going and you're not, you know, giving in and, you know, looking at women or trying to, you know, go and talk to all these women and trying to, you know, chase women essentially and everything. You're just focused on your purpose. You're focused on what's going to get you closer to that goal, and you're just executing and you're trying to make it happen and everything. And so the people who are watching you, who are seeing you do that day in and day out, they have things that they want to accomplish. They have things that they want to achieve. But at the same time, they're not making that choice. They're not making that decision to sacrifice and have that dedication and discipline that they need to be able to get to that goal. And so essentially that's why people are going to hate you on semen retention, because you're going to have that energy, you're going to have that drive to be able to go and accomplish your goals and be able to stick with it. You know, a lot of times you see it at the beginning of the new year. Everyone makes a New Year's resolution. Oh, I'm going to go hit the gym. I'm going to go, you know, 2, 3, 4 times a week. I'm going to keep up with it. This is going to be my year that I, you know, lose weight or do whatever it is. You know, I'm just using the gym as an example, but it could be anything essentially. And you know, they start, and within about 2 to 3 weeks, a lot of people stop doing it. They don't go. They say, oh, I'm gonna go tomorrow. Or, oh, I'm too sore. Oh, I'm this or that. And they don't consistently go and put in the effort, have that discipline, have that dedication to it, to accomplish what it is that they're trying to accomplish. And you know, that when they see people doing what they're trying to do, and they know deep down inside, hey, I could be that person. I could do that. I can do that. They feel some type of way about it, and it causes them to either have resentment towards themselves or just hate towards themselves, which they then exude out towards you. So essentially, they're not mad at you. They don't hate you. as the person, they hate what's inside because they decide not to make that decision, or they did decide to make that decision and they're not executing on it. And so that's what causes them to have hate. So at the end of the day, like, don't take it personally, just if anything, try and encourage them, try and talk with them, get to know them, say, hey, what is it that you're trying to accomplish? Just try and get on your goals. Or if they ever ask about it, try and, talk to them about it. I've experienced this recently. That's why I'm making a video about it. Sometimes people will make, backhanded compliments, about what I do and how I execute, whether it's the food that I eat, the macros that I have, how much water I'm drinking, or, that I decide to, get some more extra steps in compared to, just sitting down and doing nothing or whatever. And so just with that, I don't take it to heart. I don't get mad. I don't get upset. If anything, I use it as motivation, being like, oh, I'm doing something right. If they're making these compliments, I'm doing something right. But at the same time, I always ask them, be like, hey, is there anything that you're trying to accomplish? And half the time they're like, no, or half the time they have something that they are. I'm like, cool, and I try and encourage them, whatever it is, whether it's hitting the gym, whether it's, trying to, find a new place to live, a new apartment or whatever, because they don't like the one that they're at, or whatever the case may be, right? Just trying to encourage them to say, hey, do you have a plan for it? Go ahead and make a plan. Once you have that plan, just execute on it and just dedicate yourself to it, and don't do anything less than what it is that you need to do to be able to get to that. And so, yeah, at the end of the day, some people are just going to hate you just because you're you, just because, you're the person that you are. And, like I said, they see a little bit of them in you, and they know that they have the capability to become the best version of themselves and to become something great. But a lot of the times, unfortunately, people they just don't execute on it. And that's one thing about semen retention, is that when you hop on semen retention, you just have this mind transformation that you are able to accomplish what it is that you want to accomplish. You just think about things differently. You're no longer, focusing on the things that essentially of this world. Like, you are in a different realm. They say you've broken out of the matrix. So you're not just, doom scrolling on social media, or, you're not focusing on, things that don't really matter, like, celebrity crushes or things that are going on in the celebrity world, or, whatever the case may be. You are zoned in. You are looking to see how can you get 1 inch closer towards that goal that you were trying to achieve, and you execute on it and you do it. And that's, ultimately one of the best things about semen retention. I would say the other best thing is that you get more spiritual. You grow your relationship closer to God, to the Most High. And honestly, that I will always preach it to the death of me. That is the main reason to why you should do semen retention. Do not do it for any other reason. The other benefits are great, but the main reason is to be able to grow closer to the Most High, and to have a great relationship with God, and to figure out what it is that His purpose is for you in your lifetime, and what His will is for your life, so that way you can make changes, help other people, and basically just do it just to glorify Him, because He is amazing. He is the Most High for a reason. There is nothing above Him. So yeah, at the end of the day, that's why people hate, because they see that you are doing something that they could do, or they have the capability and the essentially the capability to do it and accomplish it. But unfortunately, most people don't stay dedicated. They don't, they allow excuses, or they allow things to come up that would, normally drop someone back. But the few percent, I would say the 2 to 3% of us that are continuing to push through and continuing, no matter what the circumstance, we continue to chase after our goals and everything, we end up making it happen. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. People are going to hate. Let the haters hate. You just keep on pushing forward. So if you're with me on this journey, I encourage you to continue pushing forward. If you're going through anything difficult, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what it is that you are working towards, or if there's anything you're struggling for and I can pray for you, let me know, and I will go ahead and do that, and keep on pushing forward. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and a great rest of the week. Talk to you soon.